morning, children. In my last video, we learned how to separate prime numbers and composite numbers. And I really hope, children, you would have tried that algorithm yourself. It's like a game, you know. You should challenge yourself that I will be able to find the correct 25 prime numbers from 1 to 100 and follow the algorithm and see whether you can get it or not. Okay, in this video, we are going to learn some important facts about prime and composite numbers. Okay, children, so let's start. In our last video, we found out the prime and composite numbers till 100. So all the numbers which have been encircled are prime numbers, and all the numbers which are crossed are composite numbers. Now there are a few observations which are extremely important, which all of us should know. So children, in this video, I'm going to tell you about those observations. Let me move to my next slide and I will keep coming back to this slide. Some facts regarding prime and composite numbers. In this table, I have written all the prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89 and 97. So these are the 25 prime numbers till 100. The very first thing is twin prime numbers. So children, two prime numbers which have a composite number between them are called twin prime numbers. Now the word twin, I'm sure all of you would have heard this word twin. Twin means a pair. Now twin prime numbers are the numbers like 5 and 7. They have one composite number between them, which is 6. 5, 6, 7. So 5 and 7 are prime and 6 is composite. So 5 and 7 are twin prime numbers. 11 and 13 are twin primes because they have only one number between them, which is 12, and 12 is composite. 17 and 19 are twin primes since they have one number between them, which is 18, and 18 is a composite number. Similarly, 29 and 31. 29 and 31 are twin prime numbers because there is only one number between them, which is 28, and 28 is a composite number. 41 and 43. These two are also twin primes since they have 42 in between them, and 42 is a composite number. So children, twin prime numbers are those pair of prime numbers whose difference is 2. 7 and 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. 13 minus 11 is 2. 19 minus 17 is 2. 31 minus 29 is 2. 43 minus 41 is 2. So children, like this, we have infinite pair
of prime numbers which are twin prime numbers, which have one composite numbers between them. Okay, let us look at these prime numbers in our table. So see children, 3 and 5 are twin prime numbers. They have 4 in between them. 5 and 7 are twin prime numbers. 11 and 13 are twin prime numbers because they have just one number between them. Beta, 13 and 17 are not twin primes. Why? Because there are 3 composite numbers between them. 14, 15 and 16. But 17 and 19 are twin prime numbers. Same way, 29 and 31 are twin prime numbers because they have only 30 between them. 41 and 43 are twin prime numbers because they have only 42 between them. 59 and 61 are twin prime numbers because they have only 60 between them. 71 and 73 are also twin primes because they have only 72 between them. So children, twin prime numbers are the pair of prime numbers which have one composite number between them. Okay. Now children, we have only one even prime number, and that is 2. All the even numbers come in the table of 2 beta. All the even numbers are the multiple of 2. So, they are all composite numbers. Only 2 is the even prime number. Let us see. See, children, prime numbers, if you see, only 2 is the prime number, which is even. Rest all even numbers are composite numbers. I will show you. See, these numbers which are ending in 2. All of them have been crossed except 2. So all these are composite numbers. Look at this column. All the numbers which are having 4 in their units place have been crossed. So all of them are composite numbers. Look at this column. All the numbers which are having 6 in their ones place have been crossed. So all these numbers are composite numbers. Here also, in this column, all the numbers which have 8 in their ones place have been crossed. So all these numbers are composite numbers. Look at this. All the numbers which have 0 in their ones place have been crossed. So these are composite numbers. So children, we have only one prime number which is even, and that is 2. Okay. And we have only one pair of prime numbers which are consecutive. Only consecutive prime numbers are 2 and 3. So 2 and 3 are the only consecutive prime numbers, and there are no other consecutive numbers which are prime. Now children, I hope you remember what are consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers are the numbers which come one after the other. Let's again go back to our previous slide. See, Only 2 and 3 are the pair of consecutive numbers which are prime. Rest, you see all the numbers which are there. No numbers are such that they are consecutive and they are prime. No numbers. Please see. Okay. So remember, children, the only pair of consecutive numbers which are prime are 2 and 3. So the smallest odd composite number is 9. The smallest number which is odd and composite, it is 9. Smallest two-digit prime number is 11. 11 is the smallest two-digit prime number. 2, 3, 5, 7 are one-digit prime numbers. And the smallest two-digit prime number is 11. Largest two-digit prime number is 97. Out of all these two-digit prime numbers, the largest two-digit prime number is 97. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you about co-prime numbers. Now, children, any two or more than two numbers which do not come in the multiplication table of any number except one are called co-prime numbers. I will give you examples and tell you. For examples, 4 and 9 are co-prime numbers. Now, children, you please don't get confused by this word prime. And you will think, ma'am, how can 4 and 9 be co-prime? Both 4 and 9 are composite numbers. So how can they be co-prime? Beta, 4 and 9 are no doubt composite numbers. But 4 and 9, they do not come in any multiplication table together except the multiplication table of 1. So 4 and 9 are co-prime numbers. Same way, 9 and 10, they are also co-prime. Why they are co-prime? Because 9 and 10 do not come in any multiplication table together except the table of 1. You can try and see the multiplication tables, beta. You can recite the multiplication tables and you will see that 9 and 10 do not come in any multiplication table together except the multiplication table of 1. Same way, beta, 3 and 5. Now 3 and 5 both are prime numbers. Also, they are co-prime numbers. Actually, children, all the prime numbers are also co-prime numbers. Why? Because they occur together only in the multiplication table of 1, and in no other multiplication table they come together. So 3 and 5 are also co-prime numbers. Now look at these three numbers, 9, 11 and 14. Now the group of these three numbers, they are also co-prime numbers, beta. 9, 11 and 14. Out of these three numbers, 9 and 14 are composite numbers, and 11 is a prime number. But these three numbers taken together as a group, they do not come in any multiplication table together except the table of 1. So these three numbers together are co-prime numbers. So children, two composite numbers can also be co-prime, beta, like 4 and 9. 9 and 10 are also composite numbers and they are co-prime numbers also. Two prime numbers can also be co-prime, beta. Actually, all the prime numbers are co-prime, as I told you earlier. So 3 and 5 are prime numbers as well as co-prime numbers. Also, a combination of prime and composite numbers can also be co-prime numbers, like we saw 9, 11 and 14. They are also co-prime since they do not occur in any multiplication table together except the table of 1. So children, co-prime numbers may be prime or composite. Don't get confused with this word prime in the term co-prime numbers. Okay? Okay. Another important thing, beta. All consecutive pair of numbers are always co-prime numbers. It means 5 and 6 are co-prime numbers because 5 and 6 do not come in any table together. Same way, 23 and 24 are consecutive because they come one after the other and they are also co-prime numbers. 125 and 126, they are also consecutive numbers and they are also co-prime numbers. 2004 and 2005, both of them are composite numbers. Both of them are consecutive numbers and both of them are co-prime numbers. I hope children, co-prime numbers you would have understood nicely. And one last thing which I want to tell you, look at this carefully. For two-digit or more than two-digit prime numbers, I repeat, for two-digit or more than two-digit prime numbers, there is one condition, that these prime numbers will have either 1 or 3 or 7 or 9 at their units place. I repeat, for a number to be prime and two-digit number, it should have either 1 or 3 or 7 or 9 at their units place. The numbers which have 2 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 8 or 0 at their units place, these numbers can never be prime numbers, beta. They can never be prime numbers if they are two-digit or more than two-digit numbers, because they will be the multiples of either 2 or 5. Okay, children, that's all for today. These were some very important facts about prime and composite numbers. And these facts are favorite with the examiners. Loads of questions are asked in exams about these facts. So I request you, please watch this video 2 to 3 times so that you remember these facts. That's all. Thank you and have a nice day.